Hello, I'm Queen Elizabeth I, and I am going to time travel with you all the way back to the 15th century, where I was one of the most famous figures in the era. Thank you, I'm so excited. However, I'm scared that I will not fit in the 15th century. So is there any way I could ask you a few questions so I can get familiar with the era? Of course, darling. Have at it. Thank you. But I think I want to know more about the Tudor dynasty because it is a big part of English history, and I don't want to sound disrespectful or dumb towards the people that I encounter. When and by whom was the Tudor dynasty in England founded? It all started in 1485 when Henry Tudor, Earl of Richmond, defeated and killed King Richard III of Brisworth-Field. Furthermore, he marries Elizabeth of York and has 7 children, 4 of which make it to adulthood and 3 of which die early on. Thank you, because the Tudor period is important because it was a period of stability for England. Shakespeare's plays played a big role in English entertainment. So, I want to know more about Shakespeare's early life. Who was the English sovereign when Shakespeare was born? Who was the English monarch when he died? On April 23rd, 1564, William Shakespeare was born on St. George's Day. While the icon was born, I was the English sovereign. However, on the day that we were all dreading, of 1616, where Shakespeare died, James VI of Scotland sat on the English throne. Thank you. I just wanted to know more about him because he's a huge historical figure in the 21st century. You and Shakespeare are equally as famous. I loved him, but he wasn't all that. Well, now I need to know more about the evolutions that went on in England. What was the Reformation? The Reformation is one of the most famous evolutions during Europe in the 16th century. Intense criticism of the Church of Rome, led by the Pope, resulted in various Reformation currents, including the formation of several Protestant church reformations. Thank you. I need to know this because I do not want to only fit in, but I want to share my perspective on problems going on around England. Now I need to know about the ages of England and how they took a toll on the country. What was the age of exploration? It was a worldwide exploration that started in the early 15th century with multiple discoveries, including the famous or infamous discovery of America by Christopher. Thank you. I just wanted to get the feel for the time period that I'm going to be in soon. Now I want to know more about the era that I'm going to be living in, so I can proceed to follow anything that is associated with that era. What was the Elizabethan era in English history? Much like the Golden Age, my era was the period in English history of my reign, which took place from 1558 to 1603. Thank you. I at least needed to know who was governing the place that I was living at. Yes! We've finally arrived in the 15th century of England. But now I need to make you look like you've been living here. Tata, come on now. Wait! What is happening? What? I look exactly like I live in the 15th century. And I have blonde hair?